everybody, Leftie here. I'm coming at you tonight with Dream Daddy again. Sorry for the delay in saying anything. I was just trying to get some stuff set up so we could get ready to go. Right now I cannot see the chat. Just waiting just 1 second and I should be able to. And let me just... There we go. I got my chat up. So, we can go ahead and get started. So... I wanted to apologize real quick, especially for the delay and letting you guys know that I was doing a stream tonight. We were wondering if we were going to be canceling or not due to the hurricane, but in our area it seems like it's not going to be really hitting, and it's not going to be hitting tonight. Originally we were told it would be hitting on Saturday, but we're told now that it's probably not going to hit until either Sunday or Monday. In our area at least, and it shouldn't be hitting as hard as was first anticipated, but we could still probably lose power. So I wanted to be sure before I went ahead and made an announcement saying I was canceling, that I had to cancel, or the other way around, one of the two. I'm done rambling. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm hopeful that everybody will be able to join us tonight. I don't know if Prince will be able to. I know Prince's schedule has gotten kind of wonky lately. But we're going to go ahead and continue. I don't know if anyone else is going to show, but it's cool. It's cool. Makes a good video. Alright, turn the audio back on. We're not doing a new game. We're just continuing where we were.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got all the dads. Okay. So I was going to try and date all of them and kind of show you all that, which I probably will do later. Just as videos, because I'm interested in doing that as a video. So I'd probably do like Brian as a video series and Robert and Joseph as a video series. But these four right here are the ones I'm most interested in. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with them. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very bad at remembering voices. If you haven't figured that out from the last 3 videos I've done in this, you're going to learn today, because I never remember a voice. I remember Craig's voice, I remember my dad's voice, and I kind of think I remember Damien's, but these two, I know I kept fudging. So I think we're going to go back to another date with Damien, because I really want some good stuff going on. Pronouncing bazoom. I'm going to pronounce it bazoom from now on. I know it's not that bossum, but now I can't even say it right. I have no idea. It's gone. Has to do with the chesticles. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. Probably drinking blood, killing people. Seems about right. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma?
Huh?
No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? I'd be a smart butt and be like, yeah, it's right here. Are you blind? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Dang, that dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, oh wow, that is pretty. Dearest Apoc, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal. Not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Apoc, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Okay, so I'm going to go for him because it was what was requested in the very beginning. And I have a thing for, like, vampire-looking peeps anyway. But, at this point, I'd be a little bit put off. But that's just me. I'm like, could you talk like everybody else talks? I know that's kind of a horrible thing to say, but, you know, I'm being weird. Alright. I'll do it, though. He's attractive looking. Men and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So you're gonna catch a movie with him? Yes. I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop into my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil never dies. I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Of course it does. Really? Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'd watch that. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey, good morrow to you on this fine evening. I'm gonna be myself. Good one. Or good one, yeah. She's got my voice, my God. My daughter has blossomed. What's next? I was trying to cast him onto Matilda, like, you've been good. I must confess that my amateur control of the written word. Okay. Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trekking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, where I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I do very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. Okay, there we go. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. Chore takes time, Amanda. Well, a strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. Like Brugge Hill's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me, get at that. I'll go with the first one. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I very much enjoy your company. Accompany me to the cinema. No, that's... I hate when it has, like, 2 words that are very similar right next to each other. Very much enjoy your company. Accompanying me to the cinema. Nah, I couldn't read that. It would be... It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable, because tits are in it. Best wishes, hard daps, namaste, will carry on. Namaste? What does namaste mean, babe? I can't remember.
Why are you asking me?
Well, you know, you got the brains, and I got the something, because it obviously wasn't looks. Could you look it up? Because I'd like to know.
You gotta... Come on.
I guess. Alright, hold on, guys. I can't see the chat.
The chat.
I don't know if there's anybody there just
You
yet.
got 3 viewers right now.
I got 3 viewers. Does anyone know what namaste means? Boy, it's been so long. I'm actually looking it up because I have to know. A respectful greeting said when giving a namaskar.
That was so helpful.
So helpful. What in the heck is a namaskar? This gesture is called... In Hinduism, it means I bow to the divine in you. And what is a namaskar? Just because I'm really curious of what a namaskar is. A traditional Indian greeting or gesture of respect made by bringing the palms together and doing a bow. Okay.
We just turned this into an educational stream.
Look at that. You guys just learned stuff. Congratulations. You guys learned. Did you learn good? I learned very well. All right. Hard daps. That just sounds weird. Oh, God. Best wishes. I'm just going to say that. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Apoc, my man.
Why are my janitors sweeping the yard?
Are they those janitors or are they green?
Oh, no, they're gardeners.
Yeah, there's the gardeners.
I'm so confused.
We've been... Like, I know I've been a bad YouTuber because I'm supposed to be doing videos and stuff for you guys. And instead, I got tricked into being addicted. But not tricked. That was my own stuff.
That was a conscious choice.
A conscious choice of mine to get totally dragged into Prison Architect. Which is a great game, by the way. You can waste hours doing it. So, I started playing it. Now he's playing it.
Well, that's not exactly how it went down.
This week it was.
Yeah, but I've been playing it for a while before I got you into it.
Well, I'm not talking about the general history. I'm talking about this week. Anyway. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Bad handwriting is my number. Oh, wow, that is a great looking letter. My handwriting isn't that bad. I don't know what he's talking about. That is good handwriting. My handwriting, on the other hand, my real handwriting, would kill somebody. Oh, hi, Molly. And yes, I am going after Dadkula. That's what we're going after. I hope you're having a good night. Oh, did I spell his name wrong? You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Like, I'm literally looking at the letter he sent me. How can I mess that up? Because it's me. I mess everything up. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax into the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Best sigil ever. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in a clutch. And I just pictured an actual clutch bag and someone doing horrible things into a clutch bag because of that. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. It'd be great if it was. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. It's a nice theater. I gave him the tickets, forcing him to go on this date. Oh, God, I can't even... God, why can I not remember voices for the life of me? How do you do? I'm just gonna do it that way. I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? Great, I just made him feel horrible, didn't I? I've never stopped myself. I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Huh.
Okay, I'm just driving this guy nuts. What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in our Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. He got me at Sour Patch Kids. Give me Sour Patch Kids, man. I must have the Sour Patch Kids. They are my life. That and Skittles and Airheads. All three of those candies that taste like fruit. I love fruity tasting candy. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I don't know who it is. Oh, him. Yes, that guy. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. That's his voice now. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kind of kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha! Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
Hey, Sappy Dono is here.
Sappy! Hi, Sappy!
So Sappy texted me the other day telling us to be safe, and now this hurricane's changed course and is headed his way.
Yeah. Be safe, Sappy! It probably will be nothing by the time he gets there.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a category 1, but still.
Yeah.
It's coming for his ass now.
He listened to the gods of thunder and stuff. I have no idea. Drowning in tea. Okay. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for the previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Whoa, what's going on here? You can grip my armrest all day. Is everything okay? Vampire, son. The movie hasn't even started yet. I'm not gonna be mean. Is everything okay? Aw, he liked it. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so, excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Hiya, Sappy. Oh, it's so nice that you're here. Sorry, I get so excited. I like chatting with you guys. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. I've actually seen Halloween Town. I guess if you're a child, it is. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. He sounds like me. That's the stuff I do. I'm like, what are you talking about? I love horror movies. And then I piss myself. The lights dim and he screams. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Oh, hi, Molly the Fabulous. Oh, that's an awesome name. I like that. How are you tonight? I hope you're having a good night and stuff. Romulus Bad Blood. Awaken my coven! 2 more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The 3 look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as a foreboding. Oh, you're very welcome, Molly. Organ music plays in the distance. But that's an interesting break in a sentence. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment in the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh my.
Oh, Damien, you're so silly. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Yes, take my hand. Rub it all over your face. Rub it all in my hair. That's all I'm thinking of now, is that chick. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Tell a dad joke, point out a plot hole, ask what's happening. I don't want to do that, because if he's not paying attention, he's going to be upset. What up, Movalence? I see an was it my joke? Was it what I said? I'm gonna go with what I typically do. I go for funny. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Yay!
What?
We went with dad joke. Where? To the retail store.
Oh my god.
That's actually funny. I love dad jokes. That's the best game ever is this. Dad jokes are the best. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. He's not amused. I'm amused. Unless you're talking about my husband, the one who's actually the character I made on this thing, then no, he's not amused. Good one, Apoc. You're welcome. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. Probably, but I'm not a romantic comedy person. I wish I was, but they're just all the same. Unfortunately, that's how I feel about them. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Bad Blood and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. Apoc, word of advice with Dadkilla. He likes to nibble. Oh, it's okay. He likes to nibble. I like to bite. Nom, 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 nom. It's all good. All good with the teeth in the hood. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
What?
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts. Oh, it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3, evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. Organs? I know what they're trying to say, and I know that is exactly what they're saying. Organs is in the organ machine, that instrument. but I literally just thought of, like, the actual organs in your body just being ominous for some reason. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien will walk out of the movie theater amidst thrones of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise, he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Ah, yes. Vampire titties are one of the best titties to look at. They never get old. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. You want his hair? I want his hair. I have long hair, and I still want his hair. It's all nice, and mine gets all frizzy. I don't like it when it gets frizzy. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. Oh, that was sweet. He thinks I'm lovely. Dang, okay, here comes the smooth response. Alright, gotta be cool. He thinks I'm lovely, thanks, cool, okay. No, I'm gonna say thanks. Yeah, that's nice. You say thank you when someone is nice to you. Snit. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? He actually is a vampire. Please drink my blood. Please drink my blood. Are we going in there? Life lessons. Yeah, got that right. I'm giving you all sorts of lessons. Specifically, how not to be me. I don't even know where I'm going half the time. All right. A little bit of Victorian flavor, Apoc. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. If this was anybody else, I'd be like, yeah, stranger danger, stranger danger. I need an adult. I need an adult. One that can adult more than I adult. And I don't adult all that well. So anybody like slightly a step above me is better. Yeah, I'm gonna die. But I'm okay with it if he drinks my blade. As we crest a small hill, we got a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. You know what? I would probably agree with you. The best place for a date is a cemetery. It's nice and quiet. You can talk to each other. But I would say that it would be the best place for a date is a cemetery later on in the relationship. I wouldn't say it would be a great first date location. Only because, you know, creepy people who want to kill you. Unless you also have known them for a long time. I like going to the cemetery. I like reading all of the tombstones and seeing the history. I love seeing how long ago people that died, like what year they were born, what year they died, how long ago it's been since then. It always fascinates me. I don't go to a cemetery very often, though. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. I already read all this, didn't I? Yep, I did. Picnicking in a graveyard is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? Yeah, an old Victorian tradition. They also used to steal the bodies from tombs in Egypt and have mummy parties where you would unwrap them. Not everything the Victorians did was great. And that might not even be Victorian era, but not everything that people in the past did was great, so I'll clarify that. I'm not even sure if it was the Victorians that did that. With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket. Yes, you are very welcome for that information. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think they ate it, but they did big mummy and wrap parties. That's what they used to do back then for some. They were fascinated. Napoleon is the one that started that trend, too. From what I understood, it was Napoleon. Mummy parties. Wait, where were you hiding that? In my pants. Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. Wait a minute! Now I'm really wondering where that cheese been. Where's that cheese been, Damien? It's obviously... Oh my god, I knew you were gonna say it. I knew you were gonna say it. I was like, oh god. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? But really? You're just gonna come out and say it like that? My god. I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I just read what Melissa... Dadkilla, you belong in a tree. You're a nut. Oh, gosh. Dadkilla is shook. I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. It's okay, I'm with you. I am so with you. I have a real hard time getting through some scary stuff. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. I am binging American Horror Story. But, from what I know about the new stuff that's gonna come out for it, like the new season, I'm not gonna be watching that. It's not happening. Like, they have one based on, I think it's Phobias is their new season that they're fixing to do. I'm not watching that. No way. Can't get me to. Not happening. I got one big phobia that I just do not like seeing, so. It's quite alright. Yeah, but knowing how they like to flash back at some things, you never know. Anyway, it's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Oh. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from the cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. Yes, you did mention that you wanted his hair. I want his hair too. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Yeah, his hair is pretty priceless. You just cut it off and sell it. Or make a wig out of it for yourself. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. It's the monkey man. He's come to steal your bananas. I don't know. Their cheese. I guess it should have been Mouse Man, but whatever. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. Dun dun dun! Yes, he is! He's after the cheese! I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. It's a doggy! It's a big old doge! Oh, I knew it before they said it! Woof. The dog's gonna be completely serious. Woof. Oh. It's a dog. As it's finally coming to the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hand. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey, random person. We both look up, not expecting to see. Oh, this dude. Hi. Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here this lovely evening?
Oh?
Hunting cryptids, something like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Just go away. I'm here robbing graves. What?
Oh?
What? I didn't know you had a dog.
This isn't my dog.
Mm.
I found her wandering in the street, put a leash on her. Now we're walking around this graveyard together.
It is so cute. Oh, that dog's face. Yeah, that dog's look in his face matches your look for his hair. Yeah, that's such a cute dog, though. Oh, I love dogs. I want a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting cryptids.
Oh.
Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat?
Sure, wouldn't give her cheese though.
Yeah.
Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? Dead hamster, heart from a giant elephant, hooves from a gazelle, you know, for evil spell potions and stuff. And a ham sandwich from last week. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away. Nom nom, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur.
Mm.
Thanks.
Hey.
My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. Or a cavalier. I think big dogs are nice, too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we'd had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Apoc, if you allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. He's going to give me his hair! Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. God. Sorry, it's just, so weird. Okay, I'll take it. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. Yeah, if I want the date to end horribly, I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I'll use it to dry my tears for those I've lost. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Got some of them eggplants going on. I'm doing it right. A noble purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. I'll say it right one day. Yeah, that thing. He's got all sorts of things in those I'm sure he does got all sorts of stuff in that cloak. I made it way worse than it is. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives me my hand a quick squeeze. If he pulls out condoms. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties.
Yeah.
Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep. He's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Apoc. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties?
Ah.
She was admiring his hair from afar. Hey, that's exactly what it was. She's like, I wasn't really spying. I was just wanting his hair. Give it to me. I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow.
Ah.
I don't trust you. Nor I you. This kid is the best. I want a kid just like her. She does have good taste in hair. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. I knew it! Werewolf! Stake her in the face! You stake a vampire in the heart, but you stake a werewolf in the face. That's what we're gonna call it now. Yeah!
Wow. My stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
Ooh. Ooh, you're welcome. I like the way he talked to me. Apoc's a werewolf confirmed. Honey! I figured out your secret.
Fuck.
You're boned.
God damn it.
That's cool. You haven't figured out mine yet.
Haven't I?
What's my secret?
I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Oh, one of those. Gotcha. I'm secretly a dude. Interview with a vampire. You don't think so? I mean, he likes dogs. If I was a werewolf, I mean, I think it would work out. He just couldn't put a collar on me, but he could still scratch my ears. I'm all good with that. It's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Screw you and you're not right now. I'm coming in. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Leave her alone. Ah! I know you don't want to talk about it, but... She misses the hair. That poor girl. No wonder she's crying so hard. It's okay. It'll come back. He'll come back again. I'll marry him if that'll make you happy. Then you can have his hair all day long. Did something happen? I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna ask, because I'm that type of person. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Alright, fine. I'll leave you alone. But it's only because I never know how to console somebody. I really... Console. Console was the word. I turn people into PS2s. That's how I console somebody. But... not very good at consoling people.
Damn, not even like a PS4 or a PS2? That's rough.
I know. That's what happens, though. I'm gonna leave her alone. Beer before liquor gets the drunk quicker. How about I just tell her drink some water, and then she can get over that hangover. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. I would like to comfort her, but I don't know what she wanted. Well, I guess that's... Yeah, you're right. We already do know. She's upset about the damn hair. Woman. I know. I miss his hair, too. I want it to run through my fingers. Like water. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Oh, Molly, one day it can be. Get some really cool conditioner and let your hair just grow. It took me years for my hair to grow out the way it did. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. Just the hair that you'll grow one day. Oh, Molly! No, I didn't mean it! You could be bald like my husband. He's got a nice shiny top.
Embrace the shine.
Embrace the shine. I do like his bald head. It always smells good. Because he puts stuff on it. And I'm the one with the long hair, so my hair smells like strawberries. Because that's what he says my hair smells like.
Probably because of the strawberry shampoo and conditioner.
Shh. Let just people think that my strawberry smelling self is natural. Smell like strawberries and rainbows all the time. No, it's my shampoo. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Maybe she'd tell the hair what's wrong with her. If we got the hair in the room with her, maybe. Now I just imagine Damien's hair sliding from his body. It literally has its own consciousness and just like crawls to the door. Comes into the kitchen and flops on the counter, puts on some little glasses, and it's just like, tell me about your problems, Amanda. And then she can talk to the hair. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. What did I do? Is it because I left? You told me to leave. So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burn waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. What did I do? Such a woman. That wasn't sexist at all. Oh, okay. He totally uses L'Oreal because he's worth it. And he also uses Suave because he's suave. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. I know. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started crying because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. Maybe you should have brought her ice cream this morning. A cookie says it's teen drama. I'm pretty sure it's teen drama. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, pumpkin? Probably. She either got shot down by a boy, or, my thought is, she literally was peeking on me and Damien coming back from that date last night. So she may have been fine with it at the time, but maybe now she's like, he's trying to replace mom and stuff and is having those weird thoughts and is having weird things about that. Or it's just teen stuff, one of those. Hey, Pumpkin! What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. She would have two daddies. Oh, that's probably what it was. Somebody mocked Damien's hair, and that's why she's in a depression. It happens. Dad-eye. So, just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
And soon you can have another dad in your corner that will help you be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, it's the best dad ever! I'm the best dad ever! It took me a second to realize that I was the dad that made the cake. Oh, it's so cute! It's strawberry! Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? I am. I'm really stupid, Dad. How did you not know? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Cake. It is awesome. Emma R. Oh, God. I don't remember. Did she puke in Dead Gotham Beyond? The best friend, the other one. The best friend? Hey, I got it! Yay, look at that! I did stuff! Yay! You got it! Wow, proud of you. Anyway, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot of time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Those jerks. I hated when people did that. Literally, just tell me the truth. Just tell me you don't want to hang out with me. I'm a big girl. I can take it. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. Yeah, this really sucks. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Oh. You're welcome. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. She promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
She really does have a crush on Damien's hair. It was actually somewhere in there. So I go to the small... I go to the small anyway, next to the mall. It's smaller than the mall. It's a snail mall. I go to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P., Emma R., and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos, without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around MR, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No! Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and MR's just, like, glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is I don't even have to say this. Did she poop the bed too? Gossipy one? Gossipy one? Gossipy one. Yeah, I got it! Yeah, you can't go wrong when it comes to high schoolers. I wonder if I'd be right no matter what I picked. I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most elegant things to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day. And I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat, asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? Yep, I got it. What did MR say? Yeah. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Yep, I like that. Just read it to me, girl. Read it to me, girl. Preach. I'm here listening. I am your therapist right now. Your daddy therapist. Let me get my glasses. I'll bring Damien's hair into this room and we can just have a nice little moment of listening to you. We're all there. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Aw, I wish I could have read them. I'm being a girl. I want to know. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. I totally get what she's saying. Being a chick, I get you, girl. We on the same page. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then she left me on read? What? Oh, and then she left me. I don't get it. And then...
on read. Like she read the text and didn't respond.
Oh, I was so confused. Well, I thought, like, on read. Like, what does that mean? And I wasn't getting on read either, so I'm not making much sense. Oh, I get it. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? See, even I was like, what? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P. sent screenshots of everything. I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of it. That she sent screenshots of everything. I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Okay. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. The bottom line is that everybody's dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Aww. I'll be your friend. It'd be really weird and, you know, not appropriate, but I'll be your friend. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but... Emma R's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you're secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. High school sucks. Yeah, that's true. Real friends don't do that. Not all friendships last forever. Honestly, I'm gonna say real friends don't do that. When you get old... Yeah. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a whole lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. Aw, Amanda. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake?
Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
Well, good talk. God, I'm more like, I didn't even eat the cake, and I'm starting to feel nauseous at the idea of eating a whole cake. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
Love you too, Dad.
Aw, she actually said it. Oh, it's so nice. I love you, Amanda. Talk to me again in my ear. I'm the best parent ever. Yeah! Tell me I'm the best dad on earth. Have you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
You've got dads.
I have many dads. Alright, what can I do next? It's 8:02. I wasn't expecting that big whole Amanda thing to happen. So, I'm trying to date, like, these four. And, like, the last person I'm gonna date for, like, around 3 is Damien, because he's the one I want to end up with. But I eventually want to, like, do videos and show what it's like to date, like, go through the whole thing for all of them. Like, these 3 I haven't gone on dates with, but I have my reasons, especially for this guy. This guy creeps me out so much. Aw, but I'd like to go date some other people to see how it goes, just to see. Because I'd like to date these guys at least one more time and then come back to Dadcula. Because he's got one more heart left, and I think that we're done. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Why is everybody in love with him? Don't you dare. Don't I dare what? I'm backing out. I'm backing out. What you gonna do about it? Huh? Huh? I'm messing with you. Alright, if you guys really want me to go for Dadcula tonight, I will. I'll do all 3 dates with Dadcula tonight. Even though I wanted to take my time with him. Unsubscribe! Really? Because I backed out of Dadcula? Oh my god. You're horrible, Molly. You're horrible. I'm going straight for Dadcula, just like you wanted, because, big old baby Molly wants me to do it. I'm gonna just keep calling you Molly. You're my mole. Molly, Molly. You know what they say about 3rd dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? Oh, see, Safi wants me to go with Matt or Hugh. You know what, Safi? Don't worry. I'm actually gonna date all of them. But we'll go ahead and do it. See, this is why I'm kind of hesitant about it, because I know that, okay, so now I'm getting date Matt. And see, now I'm, like, confused as to what to do. All of you! I can't commit just yet. All of you get your act together. Who you want me to date next? I'll tell you what. I'm a little hesitant on doing Damien, because I also know that Prince really wanted me to do Damien, and I haven't seen him tonight. I think that he's at work or something. And Matt's okay. I like Matt, but I can never get his voice down. And Matt and I don't click very well. Like, I always say something that he doesn't like. I think I got, like, a B the last time I played with him. What? Yeah. The last time I played around with Matt, I got a B. Maybe I'll get some D the next time we play around. Okay, I'm hearing Matt. A whole bunch of Matt. I got Matt from Safi. Love triangles or squares or pentagrams. Matt rhymes with cat. Oh god, yeah, I know. Here's the weird thing about that. I have a younger sibling named Matt, and that was my nickname for him when he was growing up, was Matt Cat. So understand that that's really weird saying when I'm looking at a guy I'm supposed to be on a date with. Matt Cat! Gloss rhymes with hair. I don't even know you guys. You guys are creeping me out. Okay. I love Craig. Craig is my other guy who I like. And I like Hugo because he's just all educated and stuff. But okay, I got 2 votes for Matt. And some votes for Vampy Dude, but Drac Dad. But we'll do Matt right now. We're gonna go for Matt. It's 8:06. We have until 9, so we got some time. Hopefully I won't take forever. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at a coffee shop and listens to neo jazz and stuff? Oh, you're talking about, redhead dude with the green shirt. I'm a little bit hesitant to date those 3 just yet. And only because... excuse me, sorry. I don't know if I want to date a guy who's going to be bragging the entire time. It's just like something about him. But maybe in the future I'll date the bear. But right now I'm going to stick with Matt. Amanda! Are you going to bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. I'm so with her. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. I forget Pablo's voice. I don't know.
Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts.
And who might you be, miss?
Ugh. This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. Oh, Brian does have a corgi. That is true. If he brags all the time, he's probably insecure. But I'm insecure and I don't brag, so, you know, meh. Yeah, it does look like cabbage. Actually, you know, it kind of reminds me more of seaweed because it's kind of wet looking and flopping on his head. So yeah, it's green like cabbage, but like kelp looking.
An honor to make your acquaintance. My name's Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music?
I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
My innate dad sense tingles. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject. Defend witch house. Reappropriate lines from Taken. I couldn't figure it out.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
You already found me. I'm very slow on this. Just wait. I don't know. Change the subject. Even though I like the lines from Taken. Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here.
Yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me.
Oh god, Matt's voice. I cannot remember for the life of me what I did for Matt. That's the other thing. Like, I know Craig's voice, and I know Damien's voice, and I know my voice, and Amanda's is just my own normal voice, but I can't remember what I do for Matt. Or Hugo, honestly. I really can't. Let me think. It was something low and stuff. Somebody wanted something low. Oh, hi, Vivaldi? Am I saying that right? I'm just gonna call you Viv. Hi, how are you doing? Right now, let's see here. We just finished a date, our second date with Damien. We're gonna try and get Damien to be our one true dad at the end of all this. But I would like to date a couple of the other dads beforehand. So we are trying to go on a second date with Matt. And I'm gonna try and figure out his name. I'm gonna try and figure out Matt's name. How do I ever figure this out? Mutt. His name is Mutt. Oh my god, I totally meant to say his voice. It was very suavish, but I'm very bad at... Okay, I'm just gonna try and go. Let's do this. APOC. Something like that, I don't know. It's bad. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. If I try to high five somebody, I ended up getting them in the face. I see you met my newest employee.
At your service, although I'm not here until Vacantville starts their world tour.
When's that?
Well, we have to put out a record first.
Hey.
Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again? The man wearing a crop top is rather handsome. The man wearing a crop top is Pablo! And I think he's his pseudo-son. He's Matt's pseudo-son, if I recall correctly.
Right, yes.
Pablo clears his throat.
Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
Classic. And you?
Americano football, decaf for cutie, Father John Misteau. Decaf for cutie, Father John Misteau. I have no idea what Father John Misteau is, but I'm gonna go for it. Something new. A Father John Misteau, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy gold. Or pure comedy, but it probably is comedy gold. Fudge it! Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy! Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind. I'm just getting really confusing.
Coming right up.
Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Oh.
Hell yes. You got it. I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple of hours. I was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely!
Hey.
Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. She buries herself like a mole. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Secretly, Matt is an alien. He has reprogrammed my brain to be comfortable around him before he eats it. Oh, your cat's named Misty? Aw. Your cat was what the drink was named after. They knew. They always know. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hey.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff.
The walls of the stores are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and stuff. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe.
I like this vibe.
So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kinda outdated at this point?
There's a lot of people who try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more truer to the artist's intent,
But really, I think it's just nice to collect records. Now, you know what? I've always wanted to collect records. I'm a weirdo. That's me.
You can tell me you want to do it because you just want to, and that's fine, but don't try telling me that it's superior in any way.
He just said that. He said that some people say that, but he was disagreeing with it.
I know. I'm disagreeing with those people too.
So... So my husband is the guy who I modeled my character after, and he would be the worst person on this day. I still love you!
No, you don't.
No, come on. Come give me a kiss. Come give me a kiss.
Kiss my sweetie with my fist. Come here, bitch.
Oh, I love you. Alright, let's do it. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I always love.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite song? Oh boy, do I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, sounds great.
It made each listen really special, and the mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you must make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarch punk, nunsplosion. What? I'm interested in that. What's going on? Is it just like... Is it a record full of nuns exploding and that's what I'm listening to? I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Oh god. Oh! Purple. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream all the way. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Candle scent. Daffodil Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power of Violence Cherry Blossom. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Spring Creek. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambiance. Yes! Star Trek bridge ambiance! Yeah! That's the best! Howls of the Bone chorus. Oh my god. Seriously, I really like the sound of the Star Trek bridge, but if I'm really listening to something for the ambiance, it's Rain. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard? Inside an active volcano, you got it. Living off the fat of the land and starting a new life in the Baltics. I don't even know what's going on in the Baltics. And inside an active volcano. I'm one of those people. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I do worry about that. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. That too. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? That would be pretty cool, but still scary. But if that's the case, could I fabricate it in any way I wanted it to? So it wouldn't be that bad. Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. I do that way too often that it doesn't even bother me anymore. He is a BuzzFeed quiz. He's definitely walking around and being a BuzzFeed quiz. I'm gonna go with that one. Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. This one almost didn't get released, but there are a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. You know, I don't know what a septum ring is, but it sounds horrible. Like, I just imagine the young girl at the counter with, like, stuff happening in areas that it shouldn't be happening, and she's just got it all on display so we can see her septum piercing. I know it has nothing to do with anything dirty. I know it has something to do with something on your face, is what I'm getting at. But my brain doesn't always do the good thing. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Just some light pickups.
Probably like the area in between your nose, yeah. As I touch the area between my nose. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this, by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Rimo Drive. Tight. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy, Apoc. Apoc, this is beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you! Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. And are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I could get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? I will go and embarrass myself to the fullest by howling into the microphone like I do every Saturday night. Oh, shucks, I just hurt myself. Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. And Molly, it is you! You're the girl in the shop! Wait a minute. Molly, you're in the game. And Misty is also in the game. They really are watching you. They made this game around your life, Molly! Molly, run! Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vacantville be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. If only my brain operated that way. Some songs I can do that with. I can't do it with all. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all of my friends. We should always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Sure it has, Matt. Trying to make sure I'm not an undercover cop now, are ya? I get it. It's cool. I'm horrible to Matt. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? I say no to drugs. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. I'm gonna get some drugs. Don't do drugs, kid. At least, you know, if it's legal in some area, you know, knock your socks off. But, you know, until then, stay clean. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Oh, this should go down very well. We're gonna get arrested! Or murdered! Or both! I'm great at this. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in the state, right? I definitely knew that! But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drug Man. Surprise, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damon's son. Oh, this should go over well.
Don't tell your dad. I'm dating other men behind your dad's back. I'm awful. Ugh. Who sent you?
Huh?
We're cool, man. We're cool.
Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds.
Actually, weed is league.
Prove you're cool.
What?
I need to know that you're down or I bolt.
Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. I don't know. I'm kind of between showing I'm not wearing a wire and cite mutually assured destruction. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm gonna do it! Yay, look at that! I got hearts! I did the right thing! Woo! Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now.
Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming.
Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal.
Alright. How much do you want?
One weed, please. I'm sorry. That's where my brain went. I really hope it goes that path. I love it.
One what?
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, I would have been like, one weed, please. He means weed, Lucian.
Yeah, but how much?
Hey, yeah.
What? I'm sorry. This is the best. One weed, please. 2 cokes. 3 heroines.
Oh my god, look here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's not forget this ever happened.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like a genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. Unlike those other drugs, which are not so genuine. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get out of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Let's go do that! Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Yet Damien's hair is definitely not going to be too happy. It is sitting at the coffee table with Damien, and they both have their arms crossed. I literally now want to draw a picture of Damien's hair with its arms crossed. You got to see how that looks. It's brilliant in my brain. Alright, he's got a kid, I forget. I keep forgetting that's his daughter. Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome! Let's do some drugs! I'll do all the drugs! Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Yes! Oh, sorry. Whoa, what a collection!
Hey.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. It would be the best Dream Daddy fan. I'm gonna draw it now. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but you guys hold on to your hats. I'm gonna draw it for you. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drug out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house! If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling paper and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette? It's called a blunt. He hands me a lighter in the blunt. He heard me, I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway? What? What does open up the nug mean? Where have I been? Smoke some of that gateway. I'm not doing that. Rip that golf fairway. 'Cause it's grass? I don't know. I'm gonna go with, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I did it! Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Don't get drugged on your couch, Matt. You don't want Carmencita to find it. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? I'm a big old baby. I know what that is. Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. Oh, no. That's not weed. Oh, God! Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. That oregano goes right to your head. You start seeing all sorts of stuff, like pasta, and lasagna, and sometimes... more pasta! I can't think of another thing I put oregano on. I sniff the air. Yep, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. Oh, pizza. Come on, brain. Literally, I just made a pizza tonight. We just put oregano on it. Like, come on, brain. That little punk ripped us off! Oh, well. We could still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Cig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Really? I know who that is. It's his dead wife, or his, like, divorced wife, one of the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. He does look kind of high. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, Stillness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinkety-dink little van. Damien's hair is even more disappointed. Is it because I'm actually bonding with somebody else who lost their wife too? I was joking with my husband when I made his character that I was his dead wife, and his dead wife is now controlling him. I am now in control! It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing her family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She, died before it opened. I'm so sorry!
I mean, I don't know.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I noticed a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the days. Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Scammunist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Scammunist Manifesto. I'm gonna say it right.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
But just like speaking a foreign language, if you don't keep practicing it, you lose it. I sit down at the piano. Go with a classic, stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I don't know, stick to ska roots. He wanted ska, I'm doing it. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, was that just smoke on the water? Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless. All right, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Aw, come on.
Oh, man.
No, it's been a long time. Never late to get back in it. Drop it. I don't know. Should I drop it? Should I push? Should I drop it? Should I push? I'm gonna push! I'm gonna push because I'm a woman who pushes people. Pushes all the buttons. I'll push people to the ground. All the cake on the ground. Everybody's hateful. Oh, you smell so good. Oh. He shaved his head and he put stuff on it, and now his head is in my face, and it smells delicious.
Okay, can I go now?
No.
I'm gonna go.
No, you must stay here forever. And let
farted.
me breathe. Oh, God, no. Never mind. Leave. Go away. Shoo. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse could it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Oh, God, babe.
I
Why?
tried to leave. You were holding on to me.
Okay. Okay. Oh, somehow I turned him on. Good job, me. By pushing his buttons, I pushed his buttons. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was Amazeballs! Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that one out for the open mic tonight?
Hey.
Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further until we're actually there and I push him on stage and handcuff him to the chair and force him to play with a gun to his head. You play, Matt. You play. All right, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. Now I want to see that. Damien's hair playing piano. I'm having way too much fun imagining his hair doing all sorts of stuff. I smile. Night! I'm actually going on a date with Damien's hair. I'm not dating Damien. I'm dating his hair. Face stomping the keys. Like, I imagine it two ways. I literally imagine Damien sitting in the audience completely bald and his hair playing the piano itself. And then I also imagine him just sitting there, like, all, like, professional, like he's fixing to, like, elegantly play, and then he just slams his face into the keyboard. Now you're jamming. You got that right. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda! Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing! I'd go to that. Oops. Whatever it was you were trying to show me had, killed my feed, so, I can't see it. So what's up? Meh. Yeah, definitely better than that Justin Bieber stuff. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
Hey.
Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. I really love how they actually made her collapse. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? You want some spaghetti monster with that? Only to the spaghetti god. Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? There. It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazeballs. He played piano for you? Dude, he's so once in your pants right now. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Damien's hair throwing spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti. Oh god, now I got that song stuck in my head. If you had one chance. See spaghetti, some stuff. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. Father, daughter, and Damien's here. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their houses any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Dad tip number 30. Always bring a war chest. I got my war chest strapped to my back. I'm all ready for some war. Day complete. Oregano.
You know what? You lit an arcade fire in my heart.
Oh, you got that. I was so fire. I was on fleek. I'm eyebrows. I should go back to dating Damien's hair. We could be a set. Eyebrows and hair. King of Carrot Flowers. That was an achievement I got for him. Ah. Yeah, sorry. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. Look at that, S ranks. I'm ranking it up. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is usually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice! I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Say hi! Why not? I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. I know that you're the wife of Satan, but it's okay. This seat taken. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway, and she finally notices me.
Sailor.
Oh, that's her voice. I was giving her a horrible voice before. Hey, cowboy! Like some shit like that. Hey, cowboy! You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone.
Hey.
Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh, we're going to cry now. I'm going to leave. Sarah Palin on a good day. Will you walk a gal home? Walk her home, sure. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
Hey.
I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. Cry out shoulder guy? No. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets. Nah. Nah? Ain't her thing. Nah. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. She's a lesbian! And her husband is gay! Boy, the humor! It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman! Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I'm just sorry. You are an emo. It's alright. I'm sorry I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. I'm drunk. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks up and down, giving me a half smile. Alright. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Ooh, excuse me. I'm hiccuping for her. Ah! That was weird.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Look at all the dads I got. Alright, guys. I know that I typically would end at 9, but I don't want to start another dad when we only have 10 minutes left. So, I think we're gonna go ahead and give it a call tonight. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna save. And I think next time what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna start off with Craig. And then if I have time, I'll do Hugo. And then I'm gonna end it with Damien. So I'm hoping I can do 3 next time. Matt's date didn't last as long as Damien's. At least I didn't feel like it did. And because Damien's hair takes up so much time, you just gotta give so much time towards it. It took up most of our night with Damien's hair. But it was worth it. She got the curves, but Dacula's got the hair. So anyway, so next time we'll do Hugo and we'll do Craig. And then if we have time, we're going to finish with Damien. If we don't have time next time for Damien, we're going to end him the next night, I think. And then I think we'll date a couple of other people, just like restart some stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to see what we're going to do. His hair is beautiful. It's the most beautiful hair we've ever seen in our lives. But anyway, if you guys are new, hi, I'm Leftie. I don't know if I really said who I am, but I know most of you know who the heck I be. And, I typically do this every Saturday. We do a stream, and I've been doing, Dream Daddy for the last 3 Saturdays now, I think. And then the last Saturday of the month, I do a Game Together night on Twitch at 7. So definitely check out that and come join me. It's the last Saturday of the month. I think I said that, but I'm not 100%. I have a horrible memory. If you'd like to check out anything else of mine, I have a Facebook and a Twitter. I typically will post when I have posted a vid or when I'm going to be doing stream. I also have a website if you want to check it out. And if you really want to, totally up to you, I also have a Patreon to help me out with getting some games and everything to stream. But you don't have to do that. I don't expect any of that from anybody. All I want is for you guys to just come and have fun and chat with me and just enjoy our time together. But thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I'm so happy I got to talk with you guys and hang out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye, Molly. I hope you have a good night. Woo, thank you for coming. Come again. Come again. You're so fabulous. You and that stuff, and we should get all the hair going on and just to have a big old jamboree next time. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I will check you guys later. Bye.